All right, you guys, let's get right back into it. We got another prospect to talk about today on George Pickens. We're going to talk about George Pickens. I saw an article written up on Fansided and pretty much had the Lions taking this guy in the first round. Now, that possibly could happen, and the Lions could have their eye on this kid. Very, very talented receiver, George Pickens. Definitely, man, can run every route. Can separate good. That's something that the Lions need. Has a great catch radius, and the guy is a tremendous athlete. Before George got hurt in the spring, he tore his right ACL during the springtime, and it looks like he might be coming back this season. We don't know yet. There's a lot of speculation whether or not he will come, but this is a guy that possibly could come into the NFL this season. Now, it's on George on how he feels. You know, he's going to get probably some advice. Should he stay another season in Georgia to be able to display his talent, or should he just go ahead and go go back for his senior year? George is definitely one of the guys that I definitely like in the NFL draft, and he's the type of guy that the Detroit Lions can use. Straight up alpha dog all the way. He got nothing but fight in him. I saw one play where he literally got into it with a guy. Now, some of those things you have to watch out because they can hurt the team, and sometimes they can label you selfish or undisciplined. But George Pickens is a nightmare, and definitely the Detroit Lions have to make him a point of interest, and he has to be on the big board. Definitely, if he comes into this draft, he's one of my favorite receivers. There's a lot of receivers that I like coming in the draft, but when you're talking about George Pickens, a guy that's 6'3", 200 pounds, you're talking about a guy that is definitely going to be wanted by the NFL. Anytime you get these big receivers and they're very, very talented and they use their body well and they can separate, those are the type of guys that the NFL go googly-eyed over. So I definitely think that the Detroit Lions will have their eye on him. There's a lot of articles talking about the Detroit Lions would be interested in a George Pickens. The Lions need that talent right now. They need whatever talent they can get. And if this kid comes back healthy, and is able to have a great pro day and stuff like that, I just think that skies is the limit, man. It's all about his health at this point. If George Pickens is healthy and he's able to play this season with the Georgia Bulldogs and recover within an 8-month frame, I believe, that is going to be amazing. So the jury is still out whether or not he is going to be able to come out there and do his thing on the field. Still, a lot of people are saying that he looks like he's ready. So I can't wait to see if George Pickens has that opportunity to play. I know he's not going to go crazy or anything of that nature, but I just want to see what this kid brings to the table in a few games. But definitely it'll be at his Georgia pro day where if he decides to go to the NFL, where the Lions probably will be getting a look at him. But there is a lot of mocks, drafts out there saying that the Lions might take a George Pickens because of the talent, and they love the kid's size and what he's able to do with the football in his hand. One thing I saw with George is that he's tough to bring down, and this dude will literally put his body on the line. He's one of those guys that would make the dive and catch in the end zone. And that's the type of dude you root for. That's the type of dude that you want to see on Detroit. You want to see nothing but alpha dogs come on this team. You need werewolves and silverbacks on this team. And I definitely think that this guy has the attitude. He's a dog all day long. He plays with the Georgia Bulldogs, and he definitely has that dog mentality. So definitely, man, if the Lions decide to go this kid's way and pick him up, I think it will be a great pickup for the team. And the Lions will finally have a true number one wide receiver to be able to help this football team out, because that's truly what the Detroit Lions are missing right now. They're missing a number one wide receiver, and they're missing talent at the wide receiver position. So the jury's still out on what St. Brown is going to look like. They're going to give him more opportunities, going to let him play outside a little bit, see what he can do, see if he can mix it up a little bit. But you still need that number one wide receiver. And I definitely think that George Pickens has that type of body frame, and he has that type of skill set when healthy. So definitely, man, I can't wait to see what's going to happen with this kid within the next few weeks. will he have the possibility of being able to go out there and perform at a high level coming back from this injury? Because coming back from an ACL injury, you guys know that it's not an easy thing to do. And this kid right now is looking good at practice, and he's back out there doing his thing, but he has not resurfaced into the game yet. So if he happens to get back in the game and he's able to go out there and play and perform at one of these football games that they having currently, then you know it's going to be on. All right, you guys, make sure you subscribe to Raw Detroit for more prospects. I'm out of here till next time. Peace.